This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Bedford. We're in Essex, ahead of a big night of action Saturday night at the Copper Box Arena. Very loud, but I'm delighted to be joined by Ohara Davies. Ohara, before we get going, how are you?
I feel good, I feel great. This show is going to be a great, amazing show, and I can't wait to see it.
Now, I just want to come on to you first before we talk about things elsewhere. We saw you in the MTK Golden Contract Tournament, stoppage win over Logan Yoon in the quarterfinals. I'm sure you've looked back and reflected upon your performance. What did you make of it?
I think it was okay. A lot of stuff that I need to work on, like my foot movement, my speed, my timing, my sharpness, and I'm glad that I got the win. But I still see areas that I need to improve on before the next one.
We know the semi-finals are going to be in February. We don't know the draw quite just yet. There's always that rivalry. Tyrone McKenna, people seem at sight, but is there anyone particularly you've got your eye on, or does it not matter to you at this point?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I just know what I can do, and that's kill any motherfucker that steps in my way. Kill any of those motherfuckers. I don't care who I fight. I'm just ready to go out there and to do a job.
I found it interesting around the back of that fight after, you know, the altercations we'd seen with yourself and Tyrone. You came out and said, "That's not me anymore. I'm not doing the antics. I'm not doing the whole WWE style circus act. I'm just going to be myself." Could you just explain that? Is that just a case of maturing a bit? Is it a case of you feel you're at the point where you don't need to sell yourself as much? What is it?
I just woke up that day and I said, well, you know what? I don't want to be hated anymore. I don't want to be negative anymore. And I woke up on the right side of the bed. I got a new mindset, and you know what? People say that I'm a bit bipolar. I might be bipolar, but I'm just me, and I want to be positive now. It might change next week. I might wake up tomorrow and say fuck the world again. But as of now, I feel positive. I feel great, and I just want to focus on the boxing.
Coming into this tournament with, you know, such huge incentive, big pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and everything that comes with it, do you feel this tournament's the right thing at the right time for you to push on now?
It's definitely the right thing at the right time for me. You know, I feel happy, I feel great being under MTK Global. MTK Global take care of all their fighters, and they're giving me a great opportunity, and they're giving everyone else a great opportunity. But with me, I'm not just going to sit there and say thank you MTK Global for giving me this opportunity. I'm going to grab it with both fucking hands. I'm going to take this shit.
As the year comes to a close, Ohara, how do you sum up your development this year in the 2019 in and outside the ring? Ohara the boxer and Ohara the person?
This year I bought 2 flats. I made 2 smart investments. So I won 2 fights. This year's been a great year for me. I'm back under my old coach, Tony Cisse, and I perform best when I'm under him. So this year's been a very good year, and I hope that next year I can just continue to build upon that and to improve even more.
Now, just to touch on this, Bill O'Hara, we're here for that big show in BT on Saturday night at the Copper Box. Lots of talent on the card, whether Sonny Edwards, Daniel Dubois, right down to even Tundi Ajayi's young charge, Bilal Ali, who's just been in the ring there. Is there anyone you got your eye on who you're excited to watch on Saturday night?
Bilal is a great fighter. I've known Bilal for some time now, you know, because he trains under Tunde, under Ade in the Peacock Gym, and he's a good fighter, and I believe like he could be the next big thing if he focuses and he does it right. So I'm ready to see, because I haven't seen him fight before. I've seen him fight online, but I've never been to any of his fights. So I want to see him in the flesh, in person, and I want to see how he develops as a fighter over the years. And so, you know, that's the one fight that I'm really looking forward to see. Even though like the main event's going to be great, they got Daniel Dubois on the show, they got Tommy Fury on the show, haven't they? But Bilal is the guy that I'm here to see.
Now, just to turn attention elsewhere, just over a week since we saw Ruiz-Joshua recapture the Unified Heavyweight Championship out in Diriyah. Firstly, before we talk about everything after the fight, what do you make of Anthony's performance? A lot of people surprised that he could sustain a game plan like that over 12 rounds.
Before, everyone's known AJ as a big, bulky fighter that either knocks guys out or gets knocked out. People say this guy ain't got no skill, he can't box, he's just big, he's got muscles. But AJ showed us in that fight that he's got muscles, he can knock guys out, and he can fight a smart fight. And that's the best that I've seen AJ fight in. Is like in all his fights as a pro boxer. What I saw of him last weekend was the best AJ that I've ever seen. And if he can keep that up, I'll be a happy man, and he'll be happy as well because he's back in making all that money.
Now, obviously, post-fight, Andy Ruiz was saying, you know, maybe I got carried away, this new lifestyle and this newfound money and fame. lot of people are saying he should have just left all that and just took it with a bit of dignity like Anthony Joshua did. What do you make all of that, Ohara? Do you think it was a bit of frustration on his part?
I don't believe all that bullshit. If he won that fight, he would have been king of the world. He'll be fucking prime minister of his country. He'll be the king of the world and of boxing if he won that fight. There is no way that he didn't train properly. No way. No fucking way. He worked his ass off and he got his ass whooped. Just admit it. I fought Taylor. I worked my ass off and I got my ass whooped. I admit it, like a man. Don't come out here and lie because you got beat. Don't say, oh, I got beat because of this. No, just say I got beat. And he worked his ass off and he got beat. AJ fought a smart fight and he outsmarted him. And that's boxing for you.
Ohara, I appreciate you here to watch a workout, not to stand behind the stage talking to me, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much for making time for Boxing Social.